This is why you should be single in your 20s. Personally, I have been single for 25 years of my life. And that will say all my life. And I like to say that I've been single by choice. I have had flings, I have dated people, I just love to meet new people, and it's fun. It's super fun to have romances and stuff like that. But for me, I have really just focused on staying single, and this is why you should too. Reason number one: when you are single in your 20s, you get the time to figure out who you really are on your own. Who are you when you're not with anyone, without any partners, without any people who is influencing you? Like, who are you when you are alone? Our 20s is such a time where we should just try to figure out what we like and how we would thrive in life and really get to unleash our own potential. And what often happens when you are in a relationship, I'm not saying that it's the thing for everyone, but a lot of the time, people are making choices because they want to be with the person. Maybe they don't move to another city because they want to be close to their loved ones. Maybe they don't go study that thing that they kind of wanted to do or to try out because they want to be with their loved ones. But when you are single, when you are on your own, you can make those choices by yourself without having to think of somebody else. And that makes you much more free and able to explore and really just to figure out, like, who am I? Some weeks ago, I met this woman and she said to me that your 20s is really your chosen childhood. And in so many ways, I can relate to this, because just think about this. When you're younger, when you are a child, you have parents who say, no, you can't do this or this, because they are scared that you might hurt yourself, or they think they know what is the best for you, you know? You'll probably figure that too when you're a child, and it's good when you're a child to have boundaries. But when you are an adult, you are in your 20s, you can decide, and you don't have that many obligations yet. So it's really just your chosen childhood. You can do whatever you want to do. Personally, I'm in Italy for a couple of months now, just like trying to find some answers and enjoying myself. But that's just me, and that's something I do because I decide over my own life. Another thing with having this freedom and space in your life in your 20s is also that you get to focus on your friendships and really create these strong connections, because friendships are so beautiful. They're based on trust, they're based on the other person just thinking that you're cool or brings out the best in them. Like, you just like vibing and being there for each other, and you don't have this romantical thing, because I guess everyone has like been in the situation where you're with someone super cute and you're like, oh my god, they're the cutest one. But like personality wise, you maybe are not a match, or like it's maybe not the best, but you're just like so like adores this person, is so good looking and like maybe a little bit charming. Then that fades. Yeah, it's just not that good. But with friends, it's more based on the personality and the trust. And you know, if you want to, you have the friendship like throughout your life. If you're good with just taking care of it, taking care of your friend, if you are building each other up, like that's the person you have in your life forever. Like, relationships comes and goes, but the friendships and the core, they're staying. That's my mantra, and I love my friends. Number two, when you're single in your 20s, you get to learn to love yourself. Yes, you heard me. You don't find the love on the outside. You find it on the inside, because you can give yourself the validation. You love yourself and you don't need that from another person. And that is also good from when you're going to a relationship, because then you don't put that on the other person, that they're the source on your love. They're the love source that's gonna make you feel good and complete. Like, you're gonna be such more confident in yourself and who you are if you start to love yourself. So that is just something you really get to work on when you're alone, when you just sit by yourself alone with your thoughts, and you really just invest in yourself, in your time. Like, when you start to treat yourself right and really try to get to know yourself, just like you're trying to make a friendship, or you know what, have a good relationship with yourself. That is really what you're doing, and it's just such a fundamental thing. But it can also be difficult. On the way in our life, we find reasons for why we shouldn't love ourselves. Somebody maybe tell us something that makes us feel like shit. Something happens, like we have all lived a life. But when we can learn to love who we are, our mistakes and everything, just like I love you, I accept you, all of you, not only like the good times, but also the bad times, and just see like, okay, I did that then. It was who I was then, but now I'm growing, I'm taking it with me, and I love myself. I'm learning. It's so important to learn this, and crucial. Number 3, when you're getting to know yourself, you know where you want to go and what you want to do, and you love yourself, so you're much more confident. You are going to attract the right person, okay? You are going to attract the person who wants the same thing out of their life, who has maybe the same interest or are at the same place as you mentally, with having done the work, working with themselves, so they are also confident in themselves. Because what you don't want to do is be with an insecure person, because that's gonna do so much damage in your life. You want the person who can meet you at the same level that you are at, who wants the same thing out of their life and have the same values, because having the same values is really the core. You don't have to be the exact same person or like wanting the same thing, like necessarily like with your career or whatever. No, but you have the same values. Maybe you care about your health. Maybe you care about growing together. Maybe you want to have business together. Like, I don't know what you want or what you want in a partner, but you are more at the same place when you have worked on yourself and you know who you are. You are at a better place when you know this, and it's so, so crucial. So this is the 3 core reasons for why you should be single in your 20s, and it's not by any chance that I'm saying you should be single for the rest of your life. We don't care about love. Love is beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing that I hope you will experience in your life, that you're going to find a partner to share and grow and have this beautiful life with. But what I want to say with this whole video is that I want you to find the right person for you. I want you to find the person who brings out the best in you and makes you want to grow and learn, and really just like wants you to do the best, wants you to really live out your life. You know, I want you to find a person like that, because you deserve that. And that's why it's good to have this period in your 20s where you just focus on you and what you really want. Because then I promise you, that's gonna be a much easier way to a happy life. Just to be comfortable with being alone. That's our goal. We don't want to get in a relationship where we just are with someone because we don't want to be alone, or they give you validation, or it's more from a place of desperation than a choice, if that makes sense. You shouldn't have to need someone to fill some kind of void. You should make a choice. Like, I feel so good with this person. Life feels so fulfilled when I'm with that person. We could be our best selves together. So I choose this person. I don't need this person, but I choose them. It's a choice, not a need, okay? That's what I want for you. When it comes to how you can really thrive being single, I know you maybe don't want to hear it, but you need to do the work. You need to create a life and make it interesting, and not only fill it with other people or love or the seek for a relationship. Like, that shouldn't be your hobby. You should really go inwards and find an interesting hobby, okay? You need to find out, what do I like to do? What will make me so much happier and give me so much more joy than just taking the easy route and being with another person? You should find out how you can make yourself happy on your own and not try to find that in another person. So what that could look like is for you to do some reading, to read some books to get more perspectives and knowledge about what is out there. I want you to go to different places where you can meet people who maybe has the same interests as you, and to fill your time with meaning. It doesn't need to be that deep. You just need to learn to treat yourself good and really just get your brain to understand that I'm worthy of this life. I'm worthy of love, and I'm worthy of a happy and fulfilling life. I'm worthy of it. You need to treat yourself as a person who is worthy of these things. So how you're gonna thrive being single is, one, being comfortable being alone. Two, you need to go out of your comfort zone and go to new places where you can meet new people and get other experiences and other views. Number three, you need to find a hobby, an activity, or something that you enjoy, that you think is funny, that can really help you. And try as much as possible. Don't settle for what you know or what you already have tried. Try out different things that you think sounds fun. Maybe you don't like it, maybe it's not for you, then you move on. Or maybe you're gonna get one step closer to really figuring out what you enjoy and what you want to do with your life, okay? And when you have found this community, this hobby that you like, you also meet other people who are interested in the same thing, and then you can build beautiful friendships around that, and then you can also find love from those friendships and really nourish them, and you can have friendships for life and basically create your own family like that. And when you start to do these things for yourself, you're going to start to feel more empowered, like, wow, I'm doing this by myself. I'm creating my life. I'm making it interesting. I'm doing all of these things for me to have a cool life. I'm actually a pretty cool person. And when the right person shows up with the right qualities, with similar values and interests, then we can open up and be like, oh, yes, this would actually make my life better. But if it doesn't work out, you know what? My life is already good. I don't need anyone, but I want to choose the right person. So if you enjoyed this video, I know you're going to love this video too, and how you can become the main character of your own life, which really focused on building this confidence and how you can just like step out of the light and be the best version of yourself. So I'll see you there.